God has an urgent message for you today about someone who holds a special place in your heart. Your person really misses you more than you know, and there's something powerful happening in their life right now. They're going through a huge ending and rebirth, a complete transformation that's changing everything about who they are. This isn't just coincidence or your imagination. It's divine timing working in both of your lives. This message comes with love to help you understand why there's been distance and to prepare your heart for what's coming. The universe is orchestrating something beautiful between you two. As you hear these words, know that God sees both of your hearts and the love that still lives there. It's normal to doubt whether they still care or wonder if you've been forgotten during this silence. But remember that divine forces are working behind every moment of separation. This transformation happening in their life isn't taking them away from you. It's preparing them to come back to you as someone ready for the lasting connection you both deserve. You're receiving this message because there's still divine movement in your story together. Even when the distance feels permanent and the silence feels heavy, trust that this ending and rebirth they're experiencing is clearing the path back to you. Their struggle is part of a bigger plan for your reunion. As you think about your person today, understand what this ending and rebirth really means in spiritual terms. Just like a caterpillar must dissolve completely inside the cocoon before becoming a butterfly, your person is going through a complete breakdown of their old self to become someone new. They're shedding old patterns, releasing toxic beliefs, and walking away from situations that no longer serve their highest good. This is why they needed space and why the connection seemed to fade. Transformation requires solitude. Think of them like a phoenix rising from the ashes of their old life, burning away everything that kept them from being their authentic self. This isn't them abandoning you or forgetting what you shared. This is necessary spiritual evolution that they must walk through alone. The person emerging from this rebirth will be stronger, clearer, and ready for the deep connection that was impossible before. Trust this process even when it feels like you're losing them forever. This transformation your person is experiencing is more than just life changes. It's a spiritual checkpoint that affects both of your destinies. There's a divine plan working through this separation, orchestrating perfect timing that human minds cannot fully understand. Their rebirth is creating the version of them that's truly ready for lasting love. The kind of love that doesn't repeat old cycles or carry forward old wounds. Try to see this separation not as rejection, but as preparation. Every difficult ending they face is teaching them lessons they needed to learn. Every moment of their struggle represents growing pains of soul evolution, shaping them into who they need to be. Pray for their journey through this darkness, because your prayers reach them even across the distance. God is working in both of your lives at the same time, preparing both hearts for something greater than what existed before. Have faith that this rebirth, as painful as it might be for them, will bring them back transformed and ready. Practice patience, because watching someone transform from afar requires divine strength that only comes through trust. As we've discussed the transformation happening in your person's life, I'd like to help you stay connected to divine guidance about your connection. If these messages about love, separation, and divine timing speak to your heart, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual guidance. Your subscription keeps you connected to the messages meant specifically for your journey with your person. Pay attention to the signs around you, confirming that your person misses you deeply even during this transformation. These aren't random occurrences. They're divine messages showing you the truth of their heart. You might find yourself thinking of them suddenly for no reason, and that's because they're thinking of you at the same moment. Notice when you see their name everywhere, on signs, in conversations, in random places that seem too frequent to be chance. Angel numbers appearing repeatedly, especially sequences connected to your relationship, carry meaning about your connection. Dreams where they appear or where you receive messages about them come straight from the spiritual realm. You might experience unexplained waves of emotion, sudden sadness or joy that isn't connected to your current circumstances, but to their energy reaching out to yours. Songs that remind you of them play at perfect moments. Places you shared together call to your attention. Mutual friends mention them out of nowhere when you were just thinking about them. Your phone might act strange when they're on your mind. You feel their presence even though they're not physically near. These synchronicities seem too perfect to be random because they aren't random. They're God's way of confirming that the connection remains alive and your person thinks of you constantly. Remember, neither of you is facing this separation alone, even when it feels isolating. God is holding both of your hearts gently during this time apart, keeping the love protected until the right moment arrives. Around both of you stand guardian angels, working behind the scenes to prepare the circumstances for your reunion. Divine protection surrounds your connection, shielding it from anything that would damage what's meant to be. This waiting period has purpose in the greater divine plan, even when you cannot see it clearly. Be thankful for this time, because it's allowing both of you to grow individually into people capable of the relationship you desire together. The universe is actively orchestrating perfect circumstances, moving pieces into place that you cannot see from your limited view. Have faith that the timing will align precisely when both souls are truly ready. Your love remains protected in the spiritual realm where nothing can touch it. Trust that nothing can break a connection that's divinely ordained. Not distance, not silence, not transformation. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, is ticking toward your reunion right now, even when it feels delayed. Understand why rushing this process would damage what's being carefully built. Both of you need this exact amount of time for proper alignment. Your souls are being prepared individually, so that when you come together, the foundation will be unshakable. Look back and recognize divine timing in the separation itself, because it happened exactly when it needed to happen. Those previous attempts at connection weren't failures or wasted time. Each one brought you both closer to the right timing. Let these realizations build your confidence during this waiting period. Watch for signs that the timing is approaching. You'll feel shifts in energy, see more frequent signs, and notice circumstances changing. Stay aligned with the divine timeline by focusing on your own growth rather than forcing movement. Surrender control to this higher plan, because trying to manipulate timing only creates delays. Keep trusting the process, even when silence stretches longer than expected, because divine timing is never early and never late. Just as you receive these divine messages about your person and your connection, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others, waiting for reunion. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these messages of hope to reach those who feel lost in separation and need reminding that divine timing is working. Your contribution spreads comfort to hurting hearts. This time apart, as painful as it feels, is actually strengthening the future connection between you and your person. Just like two trees must first grow deep, strong roots separately before their branches can intertwine, without one overpowering the other, you both need this individual growth. The healing happening during separation creates the foundation for a healthier relationship than was possible before. Their rebirth is removing internal obstacles that would have prevented lasting love. Your growth during this period matters equally, because reunion requires both people to evolve. You're both becoming the best versions of yourselves for each other. If reunion happened before both were ready, the relationship would repeat old patterns and ultimately fail again. Appreciate this time as a gift of preparation rather than a punishment. Divine wisdom arranged this separation because a stronger reunion requires stronger individuals. The authenticity and self-awareness you're both developing through solo journeys will become the gifts you bring back to each other when timing aligns. As you wait for your person to complete their transformation, make it a daily habit to say, "Divine timing is aligning our paths." Speak these words each morning with complete faith in what's unfolding. This affirmation creates positive energy that reaches across any distance and strengthens the bond between your souls. Add a second powerful statement to your practice. Our connection is protected and growing stronger. When worry about losing them forever creeps into your mind, pause and take a deep breath. Use these quiet moments to visualize your future reunion, seeing it clearly in your mind as if it's already happening. Send love to them through your thoughts and prayers, knowing that energy travels beyond physical space. Begin each day thanking God for protecting your connection during this separation. Practice meditation, where you imagine a golden thread connecting your heart to theirs, pulsing with light and love. Fill a journal with gratitude for the lessons this waiting period teaches you. These spiritual practices keep you aligned with divine timing and create space in your life for the miracle that's coming. While your person goes through their rebirth, use this time to prepare yourself for their eventual return. Focus on your own healing journey and personal growth, because reunion requires both people to be ready. Work on becoming the person who can meet their transformed self with matching energy and awareness. Release old patterns and behaviors that didn't serve your connection in the past. Build a life that feels full and meaningful on its own, not empty and waiting, because wholeness attracts wholeness. Don't put your entire life on hold hoping they'll come back. Grow alongside them from a distance. Seek support from friends and community who understand your journey. Share your story with others who are also waiting, because your faith can inspire someone else who's struggling. Use this time to create a testimony of patience and trust that will help many people. Your spiritual maturity is growing through this waiting period. When reunion finally happens, you'll both bring strength, wisdom, and healed hearts to a connection that can finally last. In closing, as we hold space for your person's transformation and trust in divine reunion timing, let's move forward with faith and peace. Keep believing in the connection that never truly ended, even during silence. Trust their process of ending and rebirth, knowing it prepares them for lasting love with you. Embrace your own growth during this separation, because it matters just as much. Believe fully in divine orchestration working behind every moment of waiting. Keep saying divine timing is aligning our paths, and our connection is protected and growing stronger. Hold confidence that reunion will come when both souls are truly ready. Find peace in the sacred timing of love. If this message has brought hope to your heart about your person and your connection, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine guidance about love and reunion. Hit the notification bell so you never miss messages meant specifically for your journey. When you share this video, you bring hope to someone else who's waiting in painful silence for their person to return. Each share spreads comfort to another soul who needs reminding that divine timing is real. Dear Lord, we pray for all those waiting for reunion with their special person. Give them patience, strength, and unwavering faith during the silence. Bless the person going through transformation. Guide them safely through their ending and rebirth, and bring these souls back together when the timing is divinely perfect. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or given you hope during this waiting period, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these messages of love and divine timing with others who desperately need them. Please share in the comments your reunion stories, the signs you've been receiving, or what divine guidance about love and timing you'd like to hear in our next video. Your stories inspire others and create a community of faith in divine love.